Hello and welcome to part 4 of our tutorials slash demo on Qiasys Smart Inventory Management System. Today we're going to cover how to replenish inventory. And as usual, let's log in. So there's one way to replenish inventory, but there are several ways to get to it. The way that you will be replenishing inventory is by creating purchase orders. So this is how you send your orders out and you get your inventory through this purchase order mechanism. So let's go to purchase orders, and right now we don't have anything. So to create a purchase order, we have to add items to the cart. So you basically are going to be shopping for the items that you need. You're adding them to the cart, and then when you check out is when the purchase orders get generated. So like I said, there's two ways to add items to the cart before you can check out. So we go to your inventory, and here in the inventory we can go to let's just pick a few. So here we have 5 on hand, so let's add 5s, add to cart. Let's add these 8. Let's take all of them, add to cart. And these ones, let's just add 7. We're not going to take all of them, add to cart. Right? So now we have everything in our cart, and everything is broken down by there's actually 2 breakdowns that are happening at this point. So if you have items from the same supplier, but they get shipped to different locations, that will be broken down into 2 entries for the same supplier, 1 per location. So if you have 10 items, 5 go to location A, another 5 go to location B, you're going to have 2 entries for this particular supplier with 5 items each. And then of course everything gets broken down by supplier, so the orders get routed to the different suppliers. Now, how do these orders get routed? So this is when you set the suppliers. You can go to suppliers, and here this is a list of suppliers that I have, and you can look at every supplier. And what we're doing is we're setting the email address for the supplier, because the orders get emailed to the supplier. So for this one, in order for a demo, we're going to change it to my email address, so we see how these orders get delivered. And we're just going to click on save. Let's edit. So which suppliers do we have here? Let me take a look at our cart. So we have supplier 2, supplier 1, and supplier 4. Let's change those. Supplier 2, let's edit this one. It already has my address, so cancel. And supplier 4, edit. Let's put my email address. So we save this one, and now we're getting ready to place the order. So right now we have 3 items, but let me cover the other method to create purchase orders, to figure out what you need to buy. Because on this method, by adding items to your cart, you are actively, as a user, you're actively going to what you have on hand, and then you're adding things manually to the cart. But we have a reorder report. So if you click on this reorder report, here we have other items that are getting calculated on the fly based on what's on hand and what's on order. What's allocated we don't count, but the min maxes. So the minimum is when to trigger reorder, and the maximum is up to how many unit or measures do you need to add to your cart to buy. Okay, so this is the second way that we use to replenish inventory. So we select all items from here and we add selected to the cart, and this already calculated the quantities and everything that you need. So we select everything to the cart, and now we go to the cart and we have 2 items here, 3, 4. We have all our 5 items ready to order. So at this point, once you click on the submit button, the system, you're going to notice that the system is going to think a little bit, because is generating the PDFs, is attaching them to the emails, and the PDFs are the actual purchase orders, and it sends them to each supplier independently with a purchase order number, and that's how the suppliers get your purchase orders. So if we click on mail here, I don't have anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on submit. I'm going to watch the emails. So I'm going to do this, click on submit. It's thinking, and we get the confirmation. Orders created 5 POs, 5 lines, 0 skipped, 5 PDFs generated, 5 emails sent. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that the system generated and sent. And to take a look at one, so let me just make this a little bit bigger. If we take a look at one, this is the body of the email, purchase order number. It assigns a unique purchase order number. It has a little email. This is the body of the email. So from here to here, all of this is the body of the email. And then this is an attachment. This comes as an attached file, and it has the, of course, the PO number, the date, bill to. This is something that you configure on your company information. Ship to, if you have a ship to address that is different than your bill to address, to support multiple locations, that's something that you set on your company, and this is something that you select before you create the purchase order. And of course, the supplier information. So this is the email and the phone number for the supplier, and this is the actual purchase order. And this is how you replenish your inventory. So right now you have just created a purchase order, and of course this purchase order is a little bit bare bones. Most companies are going to have terms and conditions and other things that go into the purchase order. And this is something that is going to be done future development in sooner rather than later. And this is it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.